off I go again off to another trip. This time around I'm heading to the Jos Plateau, and hope to spend some time there. I'll give an update when I get to the airport. I'm leaving home at this time at 4:43 to avoid the traffic in Aja area. So I'll keep you updated on how the movement goes. And I promised you in the last edition that I was going to talk about the advantage of staying in the lounge. So today is the day I'm going to take time to talk about that. Thank you. So here I am at the lounge of the MM1 terminal, and as I told you, I was going to tell you about the lounge and the advantage of staying at the lounge. You see, over my years of traveling through the airports, I've realized that sometimes you have to look at your convenience vis-a-vis the money you spend. Being in the lounge, you pay 3,000 naira. Now, while you come, you'll be served a soft drink or coffee or tea or water of your choice, and this comes with either sandwich or meat pie or any other thing. So if you are buying that outside of this place, that should be like 700 and 1,100 if I'm not mistaken. And then look at the convenience in this place. Look at the way the lounge is. You are relaxed, you are not in any stress. So it implies that is, in fact, you can't even value it in terms of money. You can't place money on that. Thirdly, you will have the opportunity to charge your devices. For me, I always need to be online. You can see my laptop is already on. My laptop is on my leg already, trying to start working. Okay, so this gives me the conducive atmosphere to be able to concentrate and catch up with work even while I'm at the airport. So by the time I put all of these things together, it's way, for me, it's, in fact, I cannot even quantify in terms of the amount of money, but it's way above 5,000 naira or 3,000 naira that I'm paying and staying at the lounge. So in case you don't know, that you too can easily enjoy the lounge in the airport while you are, at least today, you know, and thanks to me. So while I'm at it, please don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. Thank you very much. So just arrived and this is the Yakugawan International Airport, and this is how big it is. One good thing with the Jos Plateau is the fact that you will find very fresh vegetables on display. I'll give you a typical example. I'm about to stop to price strawberry being sold on the road, just to tell you how fresh the things are in on the Jos Plateau. How you get some very fresh vegetables that you have. Sorry. Let's see what they have here. Now what? 17. Base at that one. It one number. When is 400. You can see very fresh strawberry. It's called for 400, and this is 17. So Yanzuaka, you don't you should come on. Quarana and this year can we lalachi 3 days. I must answer fridge. Koba answer fridge wa. Really? So they are willing to sell. They are willing to sell 3 for me at 1,000 naira. Okay, so let me get those ones. Got good. Okay. All right, she can. I go there. No, she can. That's I can. So just bought very fresh strawberry now, and that is what the Jos Plateau is known for. And this is just an example of what you can find in on the Jos Plateau. Apart from the fresh cabbage, fresh carrots, and all the other things, you also find fresh strawberry. So if you want to come to the Jos Plateau, please don't hesitate to do so. Thank you. Wow, so let me drop this here, and I say move on with this. What is this? The moon, full moon from the east of Jos City. That's why it's called Jos East. Heading heading towards Jos East. The full moon. It is over the Sherry Hills mountains. This is the approach to the entrance of the Leventis Ornithological Research Institute, the University of Jos Biological Conservatory. Let's give you a brief rundown of what to expect here. So these are pictures taken by Leventis himself with different pictures. This is the kingfisher, the malachite kingfisher. This is called the northern brew. This is Rufous knit lark, and this is the endemic bird, the rock for half-inch. In case you've never seen it before, so this is a bird that you can find nowhere else but on the Jos Plateau. Very beautiful and colorful birds that you have in different parts of the world and even here. And let me come to the hooded vulture, which is a bird that a lot of people don't know they use, but it's very important as an environmental sanitation agents with other vulture species. APLORI has become a place that even the monkeys feel free to move around because of years of conservation, which is quite impressive and really encouraging. You can see troops of monkeys feeling free in the compound and moving around. In those days, all of this place used to be quite open and dry. Quite open and dry, but now everywhere is so crowded with trees and greenery, which is quite encouraging. APLORI over time has become an epitome of excellence, where students have been trained, conservation practitioners occupying different strategic positions in different conservation organizations, both within Nigeria and even internationally, and they are a force to reckon with wherever they find themselves. So the Leventis Ornithological Research Institute, as it celebrates its 20 years of impacting conservation action and conservation research, and especially in ornithology, continues to blaze the trail for everybody who is in the field of conservation. And this is situated in a typical the Jos Plateau landscape, where you can see this Inselberg all over surrounding the place. Very beautiful scenery, and also increases the cold that usually happens here in APLORI. This is the hostel for the M.Sc students. By the way, APLORI is 20 years now, and it has trained over 100 students occupying different positions in conservation organizations around the world and making their impact known. So the students, everyone, on behalf of the students and graduates of APLORI, which I am part of, I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to our benefactor, Dr. A.P. Leventis, for all he has done to train different people in this field, and it has spread not just in Nigeria but also in in the whole of West Africa in this. And standing here, you could hear different bird calls from village weavers to white-eyed, yellow-white eye, and there are just different birds around. Very cozy environment. You could hear the yellow-throated tinkerbird tinkering away, and also just had the speckled pigeon flapping away. So here it's a haven of birds, and this place is an IBA, or what we call the Legacy KBA, Key Biodiversity Area. It was named a Key Biodiversity Area because of the occurrence of the Jos Plateau indigo bird, which is a brood parasite of the rock firefinch, endemic to the Jos Plateau. And what it means by endemic is that they are found nowhere else in the world except this place. So it's very important, and that's why this was cited here, so I can study that these endemic birds and other endemic birds in Nigeria, the Banomalimbi and the Anambra waxbill, and also we have other bird species as well of conservation importance here in Nigeria, and studying conservation biology generally. In years past, this place used to be quite open and degraded, but over years of conservation, you can see how thick that part is. You may not be able to see it very clearly from here, but I can show you that a lot of changes has taken place, and that is what conservation biology does. So we are saying congratulations to APLORI for the feat that they've achieved so far, and more years to come to train conservation biology experts who will continue to take on the message of conservation into not just in Nigeria or in Africa, but the world in generally. So I'm done with my activities here in Jos, and I'm on my way out. Arik has delayed the flight by 55 minutes. I'm hoping that will be the end of the delay. It wouldn't extend more than that. Yeah, I woke up this morning very cold, as you will see on the home view screenshot. You will see that the temperature this morning was reading, I think, 13 degrees, and it's quite cold for me. And the people in Jos are telling me that it has warmed up, because as at 2-3 weeks ago it was really almost 6 degrees, and that is something else. So at least I'm glad that I'm living Jos, but also missing it at the same time. So I'll give you more updates on this. Currently at the VIP lounge of the airport. You see how it is here. The Just airport VIP lounge has a good view. You can view over as the general waiting room. The flight has been moved by an hour. It's expected to land at 11:55. So this is a good way to relax. And in the Just airport, the amount for the VIP lounge is just 2,000 naira. So that is quite value for money. Comfortable chairs and the snacks you served. So that is quite convenient as far as I'm concerned. So if you want to check it out next time you are in the Just airport.